Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another matchup of Katyam Cup round of 16. It's going to be Newson versus Lokshun this time around on the round of 16 matchup in the winner's bracket. It is I, none other than the second Poppy, solo commentating this matchup. Newson, seed 3 and Lokshun at seed 14, both on the upper range in terms of seeding, especially both players are on top 16. In terms of seed, pretty sure most people already know who Newson is from their multiple entry in terms of Mania World Cup and Community Tournament by itself. On Lokshun, on the other hand, well, I actually don't really have too much information about the player itself, but judging from the fact that they did get this far in terms of seeding and also their previous matchup going pretty smooth, I would say so myself, they should be a force to reckon with. And oh dear, Newson losing by 3 points in terms of roll. And Lokshun will be choosing the first ban, while Newson is able to protect first. Another switcheroo we see. I feel like on Newson's case, I'm pretty sure he's going to protect one of the Rice map or even EX2, not EX2, EX1. Just because of how good he is in terms of Rice accuracy. And yep, Rice 1 will be protected, and we will be going into Lokshun's protect next. I'm not too sure on what kind of strategy they have in terms of against Newson, since other than Rice Monster, Newson itself has shown to be really good in Long Note as well, but we will be seeing Long Note 3 being protected. That's going to be Venom, and it's also going to be Lokshun's ban now. Feel like maybe one of the EX is going to be a comfort ban for Lokshun, or one of the uncomfortable Rice they may not like. Never mind, they're going to go with Long Note 1 Troublemaker, banning it. Pretty shocking considering he did protect Long Note 3. And Hybrid 2 is also going to be out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody likes Poppy's map, I guess. But we will be having Lokshun's first pick due to the fact that he was able to win the roll. I'm not too sure what the game plan is for Lokshun, honestly. Rice is a very risky pick all around, especially from Rice 1 to Rice 3. Rice 1 being Newson's protect. Rice 2 is very ratio heavy alongside with Rice 3. The other Rice may be a hit or miss for either one of these two players, we'll have to see. We have 2 Hybrid 2 Long Note and both EX still available. Feel like it's either maybe one of the Hybrid or one of the Long Note. That or they feel pretty risky and go for the Rice, but we'll be getting Stuck Moth Hybrid 3 coming in, mapped by none other than Stereotype, also known as Salutation by their older username, coming in. But yeah, with Stuck Moth coming in... Ooh, this is a pretty awkward hybrid to say the least. We have to see how Lokshun can fare up in Hybrid 3 against Newson. There's very little maps to be able to capitalize against someone so dominant like Newson here. But there is a chance. Seeding doesn't really determine anything, especially so early in the round at round of 16, even though I'm already skill capped. But here we go with round of 16 coming in. The first map of the matchup. Here we go. Stuck Moth. This is a hybrid in terms of technicality for both equal balance of Rice and Long Note, in my opinion, with some shields already coming in. Both players still holding really well until we reach the 400 combo map. Oh, never mind. Lokshun is going to find the early break before the 400 combo cap as well. That's going to give Newson a little bit of a lead. with Lokshin having the first early drop, that's going to be very, very bad, since, sure, it was before the 400 combo cap, but it was just borderline as well. So Newson's going to capitalize on both accuracy and combo. As of now, about 10,000 score lead towards his favor. Still holding above 99.83%, while Lokshin's trying to get back his accuracy as fast as possible after the early mishaps. Finding another drop, going to give Newson a little bit more comfort. 99.22%, big accuracy differences here. Newson finding their first drop of the matchup, of the map, due to the shields, I'm guessing, but it was not as big of a drop compared to Lokshin, especially that Lokshin already dropped twice. Ooh, Newson finding another drop. That's going to equalize in terms of the miscount, but it's really accuracy battle now. Oh, Lokshin finding a anchor lock, column lock, sorry, on one of the shields. That's going to reset his combo one more time, giving Newson a little bit more comfort as he has already reached the 400 combo cap comfort zone. Still going strong as we speak. Despite having multiple drop on Newson's side, his accuracy definitely is far superior compared to Lokshin, who found another drop, dropping their accuracy and combo again. As we are ending off with the map, I don't see anything rotating here in terms of score lead. Dropping at the end, that's going to seal it for Newson. Ending it off with a 982 despite 2 or 3 drops? That's insane. 3 miscounts and 150. I think that's a slider break as well. And still ending it off with a 982k is scary to think of. Lokshin put up a good fight, but it was not enough against such a monster. And Newson is apparently going to be right back real quick. And he's back. Maybe it's a Osu restart, who knows, sometimes restarting Osu can help out in terms of not making your computer lag, not making Osu lag, there on and so forth. Rise 5 is going to come in. We will be having Satori Maiden, Third Eye coming in. Map by Satori Maiden and difficulty Satori Maiden. Of course it is. I feel like so many players love this map. I don't know why, but damn, people love this map. I've seen it being picked so many times already. And we will be having to see it pick one more time here. This is a little bit techish. Well, it is supposed to be a tech map, but how do I put it? This is a little bit contrary to what Rise 6 is, which is constantly pretty dense, with no breaks. With Rise 5, we have sudden bursts of mini jacks as well, mixed with column 1, 2, 3, type of roll burst, you know those kinds. But this is mostly anchor-based burst, and we'll be seeing it right here. Currently, it's just the Graces, no one dropping any significant accuracy. I mean, that should be the case. You should not be dropping accuracy at the easy part, the Graces. It's where the first drop comes in that you have to hold. The calm before the storm, a few mini jacks we've seen already, but it's nothing too bad considering what's going to come up later. Both players reach above the 400 combo cap now. Score's going to stabilize. Newson's holding a really strong accuracy as of now, 99.96%, while Lokshin is not too far behind on 99.79. It's solely dependent on if Newson can find a drop or two to swing the score lead that he has towards Lokshin. It's only 3,000 score lead towards Newson's favor, And we still have a lot of map to cover. Well, half of the map left to cover. Lockshin just needs to hold their accuracy currently and pray that somehow Newson can find a drop. But he's just running away with it. He's playing this map very comfortably. Still holding above the 99.9 range, not breaking a sweat whatsoever. 4,000 point leads towards him. Lockshin finding a few accuracy drop, down to 99.74% now, last quarter remaining. Newson's just holding really strongly. Just being the anchor on Rise. Not dropping any 200, it's mostly Rainbow 300 as well. And we are going to close off with the map with both players. FC, never mind, Lockshin choked at the end, that's going to solidify Newson. With a 997k finisher against Lockshin 986k. 112 300 V1SS. That's not normal. That's not normal. Lockshin missing at the end. That's going to solidify Newson's already strong lead, about 4,000 or so. And making it into 10,000 instantly with the miss at the end. Dropping a few 300s, a few 200 as well. Ratio count is in favor of Newson by 2 times. Yo, why do I have to open my mouth whenever someone misses, man? It has been 2 times in a row this week that I've accidentally cursed the player base. I'm sorry. I may be the next one in the making. And Rise 2 is going to be chosen. Still chasing that summer when we're reaching the text covered by Rise. But it's going to map by one of our co-hosts, or well, host in this case, ManiaDegengod. Rise 2 coming in. This is going to be a ratio battle for both Newson and Lockshin. From what we've seen, Newson definitely is more comfortable in terms of ratioing Rise maps in general. I mean, to be fair, he has been playing so many tournaments for so many years now. I've seen him play in Mania World Cup back in 2021 or 2020 when I first debuted in Mania World Cup that year. And I've seen him play in that tournament until now. And he's not breaking a sweat in making it to the team. And this is the reason why. He's been very competitive and super strong for many years up to this point. But here we go with Rise 2 coming in. This is going to be consistency battle. It's literally up to who can hold out the best. Lead's going to be at Newson yet again. This should be a comfortable lead towards Newson due to how insane his ratio is that we've been seeing. Lockshin's not too far behind in terms of accuracy, but all he really needs to do is hold onto bearable accuracy that's not too far away from Newson and pray that somehow Newson can find a miss. Accuracy lead is about 0.1% almost. Lead in Newson's side, but not too comfortable. It's still a 1 miss swing for either one of these two players. It's a really long map as well at 3 minutes 30 seconds. Both players still holding really strongly, hitting these patterns like it's nothing. Still holding really strong from Newson and Lockshin. Just it's going to keep on stabilizing until somehow one way or another Newson can find a combo break from one of the Rise and probably find an accidental miss, resetting his combo so that Lockshin can probably try and capitalize on that to swing the score lead towards him. It's only 1,600 approximate, under 2,000 score lead towards Newson. It's really close in terms of gap, but that's how it usually is, especially on Rise 2 and Rise 3. It's just consistency battle throughout, and it really depends on who can hold out onto a better ratio or who can hold out onto the full combo as well. This is the test of stamina and mental fortitude of both players. Still holding onto a really insane full combo from both players. 99.96 on Newson. Lockshin's on 99.85% as well. Both players still holding onto the V1SS. It's just that Lockshin has been dropping more 300 count compared to Newson. We are approaching the last quarter soon. Can Newson somehow hold onto the full combo until the very end, or will he find a combo break, swinging the score lead towards Lockshin and closing it out slowly? We'll find out at the last quarter. Both players still holding onto the full combo. Accuracy lead has been the same throughout the entire map. Both players have not dropped a singular accuracy since the beginning. It has been constant of what they have started with. And it's going to go on with the last Ki coming in. Newson's still holding on to the full combo like Lockshin. And it's the accuracy advantage that Newson's having yet again. We're closing onto the end of the map. 3000 score lead towards Newson. Lockshin finding a miss. I think that settles it. I think that's going to cement the point towards Newson. That miss at the end just confirms the point to Newson with 117. 300 count. A V1SS. Lockshin finding a miss at the very ending. I think that 200 count also came from the miss. That's so unfortunate. It could have been a double V1SS if Lockshin had full comboed. But with the choke at the end, it cements the point towards Newson. The ratio favors in terms of Newson as well, and it's going to be his pick yet again. Probably going with Rice 3 or his Protect, Rice 1. We have multiple Rice available for Newson to pick, while Lockshin really needs to choose his Protect soon, being Long Note 3. Yep, Rice 1, the Protect is going to come in, Unmeiron. This is going to be very scary as well. We just have to wait for both players to ready up now before we get the map started. This is looking dire in Lockshin's eyes. 3 points given up to Newson already. And both maps, he missed at the very end. So that's going to put a little bit of a hit to his mental. That, or we could have the reversal mindset, where the opponent is on the lead, but you're playing better now. That's usually what happens to some tournament players I've known. I myself am one of them. And here we go. Some graces before we go into the first speed section. Coming very soon. A few rolls, both players hitting it comfortably like it's nothing. But we still have tons of map to go left. We are not even done with the 400 combo cap yet. But we will be soon reaching that, where both scores going to start stabilizing now. Both players holding about roughly close accuracy. Newson in the lead yet again. But here we go, first speed burst section coming in. Lockshin really needs to hold here to even stand a chance on the speed pick, especially the Protect that Newson has. Still accuracy lead onto Newson. He did drop down from 99.97 to 99.93 now. A little bit more of a rush in 300, but he's still in the accuracy lead compared to Lockshin, who's slightly below him. This is what we've been seeing on the Rice pick as well. It's just ratio dominance on Newson's side. We have half of the map left. Lockshin really needs to lock in and pray that Newson somehow finds a miss while keeping his ratio on the good good count. Dropping a few more extra 300. Finding a miss. That's going to reset his combo and give Newson a little bit extra of a score lead. Oh, 200 drop as well. Last quarter remaining. 10,000 score lead in Newson's favor. Still holding on to really strong accuracy. Lockshin finding another combo break. Another break. That's going to be back-to-back chain misses. Going to give Newson a lot more comfortable area to work with. We're closing into the end of the map soon. I don't think anything can settle it. Newson finding a miss, but it's way too late, and that miss was far cleaner compared to what Lockshin had, and it was one compared to the many drops that Lockshin has as we close out on the map. That's going to be Newson yet again, having a point up his range. 4-0, 986k finisher, despite one miss. 3 miss actually. But it's just due to the fact that Newson only missed on one section compared to Lockshin missing on so many different areas. Combo resetting so many times. That's going to give Newson an extra lead as we are seeing Lockshin's protect along the tree coming in now. Kairiki Bear, Venom. Yo, listen to the Project Sekai version of this. I like it. I cannot swear. I remember. I cannot say some words. The original Poppy would not be happy with me. But with Long Note 3, Lockshin's Protect coming in, he's pushed into the corner now. He really has to lock in to secure this point. To secure at least 1 point up the board. Especially Newson is currently 4-0 against Lockshin. He really has to lock in now. Here we go. Long Note 3, the tech heavy map of Long Note is coming in. The ballistic and me-click map coded. Some shields already present in the map. Both players over the 400 combo cap. Lockshin finding a combo reset. Another miss. Newson still holding on to the very strong full combo, 99.88%. Lockshin finding quite an early drop as well. That was about 600 combo in. They found the combo reset. So that's going to be detrimental. Not only that, Newson has the accuracy favor. Another miss from Lockshin. That's not looking good in his favor now. 99.22%. Newson finding a drop himself. That's going to trade the miss back to back. But the favor is still in Newson. 99.77% accuracy. Very strong ac. Pretty clean miss from Newson right there compared to Lockshin's multiple miss. Lockshin really needs to pray that Newson can find a break or two extra to even tie the score lead that Newson has. About 11,000 points in favor of him. We still have half of the map left. Newson finding a few more column lock. That's going to reset his combo yet again. That's going to shrink down the score lead just a tiny bit more. Lockshin really needs to pray that Newson can somehow find one extra miss. But that miss Newson had was so clean, it didn't budge his accuracy as much. Lockshin finding another drop. We're coming into the last quarter now. All Newson has to do is just do what he has been doing this entire tournament, and that's hold, while Lockshin needs to pray for a miracle to even happen. finding another miss after the full inverse. I think that's going to seal it for Newson. Newson is going to run away with it. Despite the multiple combo drop he has, he's still holding on to such a monstrous accuracy. Lokshun finding more misses at the end, dropping more accuracy on combo resetting many times. That's going to give Newson a comfortable lead. 32,000 points in favor of Newson, ending it off. That was rough on Lokshun's end. His protect turned against him. 986k against the 950. What can you do in this? Very clean count as well. Clean 200 count from Newson. Lokshun just wasn't able to capitalize proper. And now it's going to be Newson's pick as well. It's going to be match point on his favor too. Newson has a lot of grounds to cover up here. He has a lot of maps to be able to choose from. We have both Rice 3 available, Rice 4 as well, and the harder Rice 6. We're going with Hybrid 1, Duplicity Shade coming in. Yo, why we gotta choose the long map? What? Okay. We have Duplicity Shade coming in. It's the cup version. We're not gonna have funny tiebreaker. In the meantime, we do have two other match happening exactly at this time, though it's not being streamed. We do have cycl against ManiaDegengod happening alongside with ERDFS and MatchaL on the other side of 14 UTC matchup. It's a three-way match, but we only have one. So here we go. Duplicity Shade coming in. 5-0 on Newson's favor. Lokshun really needs to lock in here to even capitalize. Both players holding pretty good accuracy as of now. Slight lead towards Newson as always, beyond the 400 combo cap as well. This also upgraded. I just realized this map is also upgraded, so that means it's more difficult than it's expected to be. Oh, Lokshun finding a few accuracy drop, a few 200 I saw. 99.62% now against Newson, who's still holding onto the V1 double S very comfortably. 99.86%, both players still holding onto the full combo. Score lead is towards Newson though, with about 2,500 points lead. But we're about 1/3 of the map done already. We still have a lot of grounds to cover up. There's still a chance that Newson can somehow miss. Both players still holding on to the full combo. Lokshun is just trying to stabilize right now. Slowly getting back his accuracy from the accuracy drop he had. Newson's still holding very comfortably. We're going into the second half now. The first drop coming in, the first key eye. Lead is still in Newson's favor. Newson finding a drop. That's the first drop he's going to be having. That's in favor of Lokshun. Lokshun is not going to be the first person to miss on the map this time around. That's going to shrink very quickly. Just a minuscule amount, but Newson's able to get back to the 400 combo cap. That's going to stop a hold towards the lead that Newson has. But still, this is a very, very close wire. Under 1,000 points lead towards both players. Accuracy lead is still in Newson's favor. All Lokshin has to do is hold onto his accuracy, get his ratio back up as best as possible, and pray that Newson somehow, some way or another can find another drop. We're going to the last few bits of the map left. We're ending off with the map despite the miss. It's not enough. Lokshun finding a miss as well. That's going to give Newson a flawless win on the winner's bracket of round of 16. 5-0. Despite the miss, he will close it out with a 992k against Lokshun, closing it out on a 983k. Almost a 10,000 score lead in Newson's favor. And it was a long note drop as well. GG, well played. It's going to be a 6-0 sweep in Newson. It's just a sheer dominance you see from players that has been crazy for so many years now. This is what it means to be a tournament player, a competitive players for so many years. But valiant effort from Lokshun. There was some maps that could have possibly been in favor of Lokshun. But either way, it was a good try. But still, he's not out of the tournament yet. Lokshun still has to lose a bracket to fare with. Let me take a look at the challenge bracket real quick. The Lokshun will either go against... Oh dear, there's a crazy matchup. Lokshun will go either against MatchaL or ERDFS for next week in loser bracket, while Newson is going to move up the bracket, facing either Angela or ManiaDegengod in the winner's bracket. Pretty sure we do have the match finish in ManiaDegengod's side. Yeah, it's going to be Angela that Newson's gonna face next. But anyway, we do have the other match happening right now. We're just gonna switch over to it. That's going to be cycl versus ManiaDegengod as of now. 3-2 in favor of cycl. But, yo, whose pick is this? Oh, Angela is currently at a break point. So, if I'm not wrong, this should be... No, not Angela, what? I read the wrong thing, oh well. But either way, this is in favor of cycl, 3-2. Accuracy lead is in favor of cycl, currently holding onto a 99.91% strong. While ManiaDegengod is not too far behind. Finding a miss though, that's going to give a dent towards his combo and accuracy. Going to give cycl a little bit extra room to work with, as he's going to capitalize on the combo reset to get back some very much needed score gap that's on his favor already. ManiaDegengod does recover though. cycl's going to find a miss of his own as well, albeit later. ManiaDegengod trading it back. That's going to stabilize both players slowly. cycl's currently still having the lead. 5,000 points in favor, same with accuracy. The extra miss from ManiaDegengod is going to give the lead to a cycl. Another miss from ManiaDegengod. Just not able to find the comfort zone in hitting the right pattern compared to cycl here. cycl's still running away with it. ManiaDegengod's not having a good time on the EX1 pick. Finding multiple drops already compared to cycl. That's going to give a huge lead to a cycl. We do have 1/3 of the map left, so anything can still happen, but with 25,000 score lead in favor of cycl, it literally requires a prayer that something happens at this point. Here we go, onto the last quarter. Cycl's back up to 99.80% now. All he's done is get back his accuracy from the early miss he had from the first third of the map. ManiaDegengod really needs to cement his accuracy and combo right now and not find any more misses whatsoever. Here we go, onto the last drop. ManiaDegengod finds another miss. At one of the last ki as well. Another miss. I think that's going to cement the point to a cycl. Physicality screams in favor of cycl in this case. 99.81%. With ManiaDegengod finding extra misses at the end, that's going to cement the score even further to a cycl. 42,000 points in favor, and it's only growing as we speak. And that's going to be 42 in favor of cycl. Could the beginning, if cycl had not missed, this could have very well been one monstrous score we've seen. Just a few more notes left. 991k finisher from cycl. That's a very, very crazy score. ManiaDegengod finding tons of misses, just not comfortable in terms of physicality and skill cap. That's going to give cycl the favor, and next pick is going to be ManiaDegengod. I feel like just judging from the fact that skill cap has been in favor of cycl and Rise, we're going to be having Hybrid Tree coming in. Hybrid Tree is stock map by salutation. In the meantime, while we wait for both players to ready up, so we do have the MP link if I'm not wrong, so I can say what has happened in this matchup. So the first point, Car Crash and Siren, that goes in favor of cycl 2 times in a row on Rise 2 as well, still chasing that summer. But ManiaDegengod is able to climb back from the long note tree on Venom, alongside with cycl getting another point on Machito Dancho, and Troublemaker ManiaDegengod is going to take that long note 1. And as we saw earlier, EX1 in favor of cycl, and we're going with Hybrid Tree. The long note based hybrid, in my opinion. The long note techish with disgusting Rise pattern. Here we go. ManiaDegengod just has to do what he has been doing on the long note picks so far. Currently, accuracy lead is in ManiaDegengod. Seems like there's a coherent long note issue in terms of acting it on cycl's side, dropping his accuracy down to 99.35% already, finding a few 200 drops, while ManiaDegengod's still holding on to a very comfortable accuracy. All he has to do is just full combo and hold on to the consistency and play against these nasty anchors. Both players still holding on to the full combo. ManiaDegengod is just having a easier time in long note shields that we've been seeing. But the Rise does come in now with some off-snapping long note initial presses. ManiaDegengod is going to find the first miss, trading it back from cycl, finding an extra. That's going to be a massive drop from cycl compared to ManiaDegengod in this case. Dropping his accuracy down all the way to 98.76% now, while ManiaDegengod still holding above the 99%, midpoint of 99% as well. Going to have a more comfortable lead to work with. Both players trading back another miss on the anchor. Not expecting that. 17,000 points almost towards ManiaDegengod's side. A few more 200 drop from cycl as well. That's going to put an extra dent onto the accuracy. Another combo break. Going into the last quarter now. ManiaDegengod just has to hold onto his combo and not let up any more misses from the map to even secure himself the third point of the matchup against cycl. If he allows this to be taken away, that's going to put him in a predicament spot, as if he somehow lets this get away from him. cycl's going to be on match point. Both players trading misses back to back. No comfort zone whatsoever, but with the accuracy lead in favor of ManiaDegengod as we are ending off with the map. It's going to be solidifying his point. 20,000. Final miss from cycl at the end. And that's going to be a 957k finisher for ManiaDegengod, capitalizing on the long note abusing and solidifying him 3 points up on the board. It's going to be 4-3 now. Slowly but surely, we're going to slowly get this tied one way or another. But it's also going to be cycl's pick next. We do see Rise 6 coming in. One of the harder Rise coming in as well. It's going to be very tech-ish with mini jack non-stop, with next to no breaks. This is down-rated for a reason. We just have to wait for both players to ready up now, and here we go with MP start command activated. Let's get it out of the way. This is going to be very scary in ManiaDegengod's side, especially this Rise is more skill cap coded compared to anything. Some graces at the beginning, not much to work with. Both players holding roughly about the same ratio. The first burst already coming in. We can see the trills and mini jacks as well, straight away, even before the 400 combo mark. Both players reaching above that now, score's going to slowly stabilize. Slight accuracy lead to a cycl, however. ManiaDegengod does find the 200 earlier, I just saw that. While cycl still holding onto a very comfortable V1SS full combo. But still, it's not out of the rough road on his end. If he finds a miss or something, it still can swing all the way back to ManiaDegengod's favor. All he has to do is hold on to the full combo. This map is pretty long as well, on 3 minutes, but pretty sure some drain time had been cut out. So the rough estimate is about 2 minutes to 2 minutes 30 seconds of actual gameplay map, if I'm not wrong. ManiaDegengod, all he has to do is try and get back his accuracy now. Holding on to 99 point. I didn't want to say the number. Oh my god. ManiaDegengod is going to find multiple chain misses, dropping his accuracy down substantially all the way to 99.17% now. A whole 0.5% drop. While cycl still holding onto a very comfortable full combo as we are done with the first half already. cycl's going to slowly try and run away with it, finding a miss of his own, but it's substantially cleaner compared to what ManiaDegengod had to deal with. Another miss from ManiaDegengod. That's going to trade back the miss that cycl just had. That's not ideal, especially you had such an insane chain miss from earlier. Another drop from ManiaDegengod is going to reset the combo yet again. If nothing major happens on cycl, he may very well be getting this point. Going into match point 5 to 3. Holding on to a 99.75% as we are ending off with the map soon. ManiaDegengod finding extra misses at the end, going to solidify the score lead towards cycl even more. And that will be 5 to 3 on the board for cycl. Finishing it off with one singular miss from a section. Holding on to 99.76% as well. Very, very good accuracy. ManiaDegengod finding another miss at the end. 200, 1 miss, and 100. It's literally skill cap versus long node. It's going to be rough on ManiaDegengod's side now, especially there's not much ground to work with. Hybrid 2 is going to come in, the long node oriented hybrid. We do have that coming in now. Surely he can capitalize on the long node and try and get 2 points. If he can secure this point and try to get the next map pick from cycl, it's a possible tiebreaker. This is pretty techy as well and quite shield based. So we have to see. Here we go. MP start command has activated and let's get out. Let's get it out of the way. Some accuracy drop already from cycl. Both players hitting the shields roughly comfortably. 400 combo mark has been reached now. ManiaDegengod's running away as of now with the accuracy lead he has. But he does find a combo break right after the 400 combo mark as well. It's going to give cycl the lead. Accuracy lead is in cycl's favor alongside the combo as well. ManiaDegengod has to pray that cycl finds a miss of his own to even swing the score lead back towards ManiaDegengod. He does find a few 200 as well. He's going to be the villain this time. He's going to be the victim in terms of the shields compared to cycl. He's able to hit the shields pretty nicely, not dropping as big of an accuracy compared to ManiaDegengod. Still holding on to the full combo. First half of the map is already finished. This is literally a do or die moment for ManiaDegengod. He has to lock in now and pray that cycl miss on one of the shields section. Both players hitting this disgusting pattern like it's nothing though. Last quarter of the map remaining. ManiaDegengod is able to get back its accuracy now, but still, accuracy lead is in favor of cycl alongside with the combo. cycl does miss though! That's going to shrink it! That's going to shrink it for ManiaDegengod. The Scully is going to shrink back the ManiaDegengod now. All he has to do is just hold on to the combo and not find any more misses. Cycle misses another time. Just a few more maps remaining. Swinging the Scully towards ManiaDegengod. He does find another miss. Is there enough time? I think there is. That was so close. If Cycle didn't find another miss right there, it could have very well been a sub-1000 lead towards any of these two players, but ManiaDegengod is going to be the one coming out on top this time around with 973k finisher with 2 miss. That was way more closer than it had to be. Just one last pick remaining from Cycle, and we will be getting Rise 5. Is to be expected. Oh wow, and tiebreaker is happening in MatchaL's side currently. The other match happening at 14 UTC. MatchaL against XxF's username. That starts with ERD. And it's going to be a tiebreaker in that match while we are in the midst of soon to be a plausible tiebreaker against these two. We will be having Satori Maiden coming in now. Where's the Toho Sims? Where's the Toho stands? I need to hear them. As Poppy 2, I demand all the Toho lovers to come out. It's going to be very, very close. ManiaDegengod's going to sight read this. Oh my god. This is not looking good. ManiaDegengod 1 point away from securing the tiebreaker. Sight reading a Rise map that's in favor of Cycle. This looking pretty grim. But we just have to see how it goes. Early miss from ManiaDegengod though, that's not good. That does not look good at all. Cycle's going to slowly try and run away with what miss that ManiaDegengod has. Another miss from ManiaDegengod that's going to give Cycle a little bit more of a comfort zone as we are reaching the 400 combo cap now. Cycle's going to be getting every single point in its maximum, while ManiaDegengod needs to stop missing. This is 2 minutes. This is such a short map in itself as well. Goal lead is currently on Cycle's side. Both accuracy and combo lead is in his favor. It's literally left up for a miracle that something happens. ManiaDegengod finding 1 more miss. That's not good. We're going to the last quarter as well. 20,000 score lead towards Cycle's end. ManiaDegengod finding another miss. I think that's going to cement it. There's no other way that ManiaDegengod comes back from this. More misses coming from him. And that's going to cement Cycle ending this map off with a bang of a full combo. And finishing off the match as well with a 6-4 finisher against ManiaDegengod. 992k. A V1SS choke because he got a 50. Oh my god. And that's it. It's going to be 6-4 in favor of Cycle, proceeding next in the loser bracket. ManiaDegengod put up a valiant effort, but it was not enough against this monster. And apparently we're going into the tiebreaker showcase. Yo, this streamer is not giving me rest time. I'm not gonna hire this guy now. But anyway, ERDFS is currently not having a good time in terms of the tiebreaker, while MatchaL is holding. I'm pretty sure that's not full combo. No way he's holding a full combo. Holding at 99.53% compared to Erd on 97 on the tiebreaker. If I'm not wrong, MatchaL has what's it called? Has disconnected a few times himself. Somehow, MatchaL is in the loser bracket. I just want to point that out. Why and how? I got no idea. He lost against Lasting Diarrhea. What a username. On last round. But yeah, this is in favor of MatchaL currently, going into the last quarter soon. I just realized, what the hell is the background? It's just a bunch of funny posts, dude. Ah, screw it, I'm secondary host. It's just a bunch of shit posts. What is that background you guys cooked up? Erd is going to find a lot more miss. MatchaL finding a miss finally, but with accuracy and score lead this big, is pretty grim for Erd. It's very, very hard to even come back from this. What can he do against such a strong MatchaL? What can he do against such a strong matcha that's made in a latte? Okay, that was a bad pun. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get fired after this. Yeah, we're going to be closing off with the map soon. It seems like it's going to be a win for MatchaL if he does not disconnect. Keyword if. Erd finding another miss. Yeah, that's going to be it for the loser bracket side on the other 14 UTC matchup as well. ERDFS against MatchaL, and the victor will be MatchaL coming out with a 99.44% finisher. 976k as well. Very, very strong. 6-5 on the tiebreaker. GG, well played on this matchup as well. But we do have another match happening in roughly about 2 minutes. And guess what? I am commentating for that as well because the host deemed that due to me ditching yesterday, I need to commentate extra, which is valid. But yeah, that's all the 14 UTC match finished, done in the 1 hour range as well. That's good to know. Good. So that means we are going along with schedule as we will be having the next match coming in soon in roughly a few more minutes. And it's going to be Vayne against J-Lai. Let me take a look at the bracket. That's going to be the winner's bracket. Seed 7 against Seed 10 as well. But yeah, while we're waiting, this commentator is gonna take a short break.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another match. Today, we're gonna have Vayne versus J-Li, Seat 7 versus Seat 10. I didn't do like a Mr. Beast intro because we're running it back to back, except now, I'm a caster too, I guess. Also, hello, Adam.
Hello. Also, it's not Adam, it's Poppy too. Staying in for another hour. But yeah, we have an extra caster now. Yippee! I don't have to solo commentate anymore. But yeah, we will be having A-List coming in as a second caster alongside me for Vayne versus J-Li on the winners bracket on round of 16. We are getting the ban out of the way with Longnote 2 being banned from Vayne pretty early on, and it's going to be J-Li's ban now. And seems like he's going to be banning Rice Tree, the Jack map, since he did ask.
J-Li is historically known as the Thanos of LN in the mid game. He does perform very, very, very well. Vayne, pretty good also, but this is that distinction that we need to remember. Also, I have a statement to make to the viewers. The hosts are incredibly mean. I was eating my Cheetos right after waking up, and now I'm here. But I'm glad to be here, just so I can entertain for a little bit. We'll see what is gonna happen here. I mean, this match, I'm thinking is gonna probably go to the closer direction, other than, like, if anything. This one might be pretty fun to see.
Yeah, especially since it's, well, on the plain face value is Seat 7 versus Seat 10 very early on the winners bracket on round of 16. This is something we will be seeing pretty early on, and I'm just wondering how close it's going to be. J-Li so far has been known as the long note guy, you know, from multiple community tournaments, and Mania World Cup itself has been known notoriously for being the mainstay of long note. But we will be having Rice 4 being picked. Machito Dancho is going to come in from Vayne, while Rice Tree is going to be banned by J-Li, which is, you know what, fair.
It's always gonna be the Jack pick, and we do not get to see the density also. You know, density actually, I think, being like a meta pick to ban against J-Li. Like, if anything, like, getting him out of the density is incredibly good for you. No, coordination on his side is a little weaker, so I'd go towards that, like, LN tech or density to ban against him, if anything.
Yeah, to be fair, in general, if you are against J-Li in a tournament and you suck terribly at long note, just ban whatever long note, honestly. I myself am a long note player myself, but, you know, I'm terrible at density, so that's to say a fact. But still, if you are against J-Li and know his strengths and weaknesses from so many tournaments he's been popping up on, do keep account to what he's good at and, you know, plan strategically, as we've seen from Vayne. But here we go with Rice 4 starting now.
This map is particularly interesting. It features a very sort of repetitive vibe to it, and I mean, comes with some structure, but it's a thing to note because obviously the more repetitive a pick is, the more, for at least for some people, but I would say it's kind of more like a general rule, the more repetitive a pattern is, the more it sort of starts being incredibly hard to hit consistently.
Definitely,
and
yeah.
Here we get this kind of structure that we have a pattern change, then it repeats for like 2 or 3 cycles, where I believe this is where it's most chokeable at.
Yeah, but as of now, both Vayne and J-Li is holding roughly about the same accuracy, despite the repeat pattern you did mention. Vayne just has the slight minuscule amount of accuracy lead by 0.02%, while J-Li is not too far behind. This is really, really close in terms of accuracy tying, as we're already done with the first half of the map already. Still holding onto the full combo on both ends, and accuracy is virtually tied. Oh.
I mean, we are seeing little flickers here and there. Actually, this is just Bancho lag flickers. I think we are seeing a lead towards J-Li of about, maybe not anymore, but it was around 100 points, which is so incredibly close anyway. And now Vayne is gonna take over with 400 even. Yeah, this is very, very close so far.
Yeah, with the last quarter coming in, it's just 0.02% in terms of numerical lead. But still, it's a very close accuracy that if any one of these two drop a burst of 300 or even a 200, it can swing to the other person's side. As I said that, the accuracy lead is going to be in favor of JLI currently, slightly.
Yeah, no, this is the first pick here, and it's so incredibly close and so incredibly hyped. Also, we'll see if in the last just couple seconds in the last patterns can something change, but I don't really think so. And it's going towards Vayne, which actually, I mean, was kind of.
Oh my god, why is that? Oh my god, no, that's gone lead. No!
Thick Feven. Oh, and we also get it in the score. Also get it. If you look
oh
at
my god, Vayne. Oh my god. The first map is cursed.
But no, incredible performance, only differing by 30. Yeah, no, I can count. Thanks.
Yeah, 3,300
by 30
judgment. Yeah.
Yeah.
And long retreats coming instantly from JLI. I mean, it's to be expected. It's going to be the long note tech kind of map. It's coded to how MeClick and Ballistic would make long note. So this is going to be those type of map, very techy, very shield heavy, and on occasion, full inverse.
You know, seeing from an LN Tech pick, especially the star rating of 5.65 at
the star rating is fake.
Yeah, the quarterfinals MWC really just shows you that you're gonna see quite a lot of shields and these sort of patterns that favor maybe a little bit more of the star rating. But yeah, you can see where it's kind of coming from, where the star rating is from.
Yeah, we are already seeing shields coming in from the get-go, and both Vayne and JLI is going to be holding about roughly the same accuracy. I think both of them was dropping a few accuracy of themselves, maybe a rush of 300 or even a 200 count, who knows. But JLI does slowly break out currently, getting his accuracy back up while Vayne is slowly dropping down his AC from the awkward releases that we are seeing. This kind of long note tech map takes time to master, and it takes very long time to even train it in the first place.
Yeah, but both players extremely proficient at this map nonetheless. JLI with a 1,000-point lead, and I would sort of think that this will be a continuing trend here, as Vayne is struggling just a little bit more on the release aspect, and when the higher bursts come in just a little bit, he tends to lose just a teeny bit more ratio, lowering down his accuracy and making the lead higher for JLI. But as we continue, everything could happen. This pick is semi-long for an LN3, also with an OD that is kind of scary for these patterns already, being 7.5. You never know, right? This is the kind of OD where you could potentially even break on a 200, so...
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I did playtest this a while ago as well, and despite you, speaking truthfully as a player, despite you having such a strong skill set in these kinds of map, there's always a definite chance you're going to accidentally find a break due to being caught off guard on either the full inverse or the burst of shields coming in. But as of now, we're seeing both players not breaking a sweat, currently still holding onto the full combo, just JLI having the accuracy lead by 0.1% against Vayne as of now. We're going into the last third of the map soon. We have one extra key eye to go against, the vocal key eye. Just some instrumentals here, while both players just slowly trying to get back his accuracy.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what I said here, where both players don't have trouble at all with this pick, and they're absolutely proficient at basically acting and making it an amazing podium-like score, pretty much, except JLI being the clear winner of the accuracy consistency part of this chart. With both of them combo gaming, this is all you can really say. I mean, JLI accuracy, even though dropping now just a little bit, still the lead continuing to be 2,600, and as we're going to the last patterns, can anything change? Will JLite choke, and will he give the lead to Vayne? But honestly, I do not think so, and I think this pick is going towards JLite, and with that, we are going to be seeing a situation of 1-1.
Both players having the full combo as well, but it's going to end up in JLite's favor. Better ratio and better 200 count in favor of JLite this instance. Just winning on 2000 score lead on his favor. Maybe that 100 drop from JLite made it slightly closer, but still, it's going to be 1-1 on the board. Both players winning their own pick, with Vayne choosing Rise 2 now, the consistency pick coming in. Ratio battle here on out.
Yeah. This match is quickly turning into something incredibly interesting here, and you know what? It's a very early thought I'm gonna put out here, but TB from both of these guys would go absolutely insane.
Yeah, but all we have to do now is wait for the MP start command to activate. This map is made by one of our lovely hosts, if I can even call them lovely, Bronya Zaychik. And here we go with JLite saying good luck, have fun. Pretty sure that means the MP start command has activated and we can get this map out of the way. Shout out to Rice Shower at the background. We love Rice Shower in Uma Musume and in real life. Yes,
if I could, I would. If I could, I would loop this song over the match going on. I may or may not very much like Daria and Hyperflip. I may love it. I may want to listen to this like 3 times per match, not once, you know? But as we're going into the pick...
Well, if you love Daria Call, we have a game mode for you in Osu. It's called Taiko. We have too many Daria Call.
I recently started playing Standard. I picked up the mouse, and all the Daria core is like incredibly hard tech charts. I cannot play yet. I'm a low 6 digits, so I just need to get there, you know. But as we're continuing on, Vayne with a little bit stronger accuracy here, securing himself a lead around 300-400 points, depending on how the wind blows, and yeah, they're still going incredibly even, although I am seeing through, for example, the UR bar on the bottom, that Vayne seems to be a little bit more laser focused right in the middle, less trouble with these patterns overall.
Yeah, the accuracy lead is not too big as well. It's just ratio battle currently for both Vayne and JLite. JLite slightly behind compared to Vayne, but still it's a 1-miss swing for both players. All JLite has to do now is just hold as strong as possible and not drop too much accuracy, because I said that I did see a 200 from him there, while Vayne drops down to 99.88%, a few 300 rush, but not as strong compared to JLite, who unfortunately found a 200 or 2 on one of the desert section, and we're already done with half of the map. Both players still holding onto the full combo at the very least, but JLite really needs to get back his accuracy and pray that Vayne somehow finds a big accuracy drop of his own.
Yeah, I mean, JLite here with a little bit in the worst position. Overall, it's gonna be quite hard to recover that lead unless Vayne just kinda, you know, drops a 200 or something. This map, in structure, it is pretty simple, as it is on the low denser side. Obviously, balancing will tell you cannot really put in very hard jump shooting patterns into this. But what is happening here is I do believe that JLite is struggling just a little bit more on the physicality side, rather than the technicality of it, as Vayne is basically taking over this map with no issue, holding a 99.87, 88. And this is like an absolutely incredible performance. JLite still holding a good score, though being quite overshadowed by Vayne's incredible accuracy.
Yeah, but and still, this is still a 1-miss swing for JLite. Oh my god! Can I not? That's 3-3.
Don't worry. The last match I casted here, I cursed like I think 7 times in total.
Oh my god! JLite missing at JLite missing at 400 combo earlier, as we are ending off with the map as well. That's going to solidify the lead that Vayne had from the beginning to just grow the lead even bigger to about 9,000 slowly now. We're going to close the map up. If Vayne holds onto the full combo, the score, the point, is going to be for sure his. And yep, that's going to be it. 996k finisher against JLI with 986k. V1 double S from Vayne as well. That's nasty works from him. JLI's score... Yeah? No, don't say it. Don't say it.
No. I'm not gonna say that. I want you guys to peep the ratio because this is incredible. Holding around 1 to 13 on this sort of map is it's pretty crazy nonetheless. Actually, yeah, 1 to 13, and JLI still with an incredible score. Although that nasty break, Poppy too. But yeah, with that we can move over to the next pick, and from what I'm seeing, it's already gonna be LN coordination.
Yeah, so one's coming in. This map I've seen multiple times already in this tournament from the matches that was played, and good golly, well, the pattern's definitely not what you'd expect from a longer release map. This is, yeah, it still follows up longer coordination, longer release of how it should be, but the way it's mapped, the way the pattern is made, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to say the least.
It's incredibly tricky. I feel like players... this is an incredibly biased pick towards LN players. It sounds funny because this is an LN pick, but what I'm trying to say is that this is so incredibly weird in its nature that I feel like players that don't really play LN much, or at least well-rounded more towards the right side, will struggle on this map, as LN players sort of just dominate this field. And there's I don't think there was an upset, like a huge upset on this map yet. I think I've been steadily just a favorite pick for the LN players here.
Yeah, but as of now, that's a slight lead earlier from Vayne, but both players going to slowly stabilize in terms of accuracy. It's going to be currently a slight lead from Vayne, about 0.04% in favor. JLI dropping a few more accuracy now, a few 200 I saw, or maybe a rush of 300. He really needs to hold onto his accuracy as strong as possible against Vayne currently to even swing the lead he needs. This is, if I'm not wrong, his protect as well, so he can't afford to let this point up. Yeah.
I mean, this... I sort of cursed the upset, didn't I? I mean, at least for now. Let me just at 100 score lead 90. Whoa, okay, yeah, no, this is seriously close. And we are just gonna be kind of seeing these players play like twin sisters. Like, nothing changes. Same hairstyle, same toys, same score.
Same accuracy almost. Oh, never mind. Oh. JLI's having a slight accuracy lead currently. Halfway done with the map now almost. And both players still holding onto the very important full combo. That's what's needed, especially on round 16. A few more accuracy drop I see. Vayne's trying to slowly catch back up now. It's about 200 points of difference. Oh my god. JLI finding a miss. Oh no. JLI finding a miss at the Grace.
Yeah, this is yeah, so this is the upset we were talking about, or at least I was talking about. Here, it is very hard to recover once you miss because Vayne is holding incredible accuracy nonetheless, and this will be incredibly hard to kind of pick at that lead of 4,000 points while being down the miss. And if Vayne doesn't miss or incredibly fumble his accuracy, the pick will go for him, and that's actually not a very good thing for JLI, as this is his protect and puts him in a very uncomfortable position as Vayne gets the next pick. And potentially, if he performs well on that pick, he's gonna be 4 points in, and that's incredibly hard to get out of for JLI.
Yeah, we're going into the last 8th of the map remaining. Both players is still holding really well in accuracy, but due to the fact that JLI missed at that section, the Grace as well, that's going to be detrimental, giving Vayne the lead. We're ending off with the map with some slight Grace pattern left, and I don't think the lead is going to be swapping at all. Vayne will be taking a break point from JLi, ending it off with a full combo, no less. 989k finisher, a 990 choke as well.
Wow, and this is the upset. Jayla even being more proficient and hacking this overall, having a better ratio. But just the 200 count though kind of went alongside the miss here. I believe he dropped a couple 200s too. Really put the lead for Vane's favor. And why are we seeing 6-7s every single time now? This is becoming a little ridiculous, you know?
I hate this tournament. Get me out of here. The X1 is going to come in, though. Seems like Vane has made up his mind and decided to go for push. And it's going to be Fractured Angel coming in.
Okay, this pick has sort of been here for the extremely physical players. I mean, if you look at the map, it is really like a mixture of everything annoying for a non-Rice main, really. And
that's me.
I love this map. I don't play the game anymore. I do love this map. I feel like it would be very, very fun to play.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty dense in my opinion. I haven't tried the map yet because I have not been playing Osu or even touched Osu, specifically Mania as well, for well over a month. Sorry boss, sorry host, that's why I've not been playtesting. I have not been playing the game.
You see, I've playtested the 3 songs and now I get the immunity, so Poppy cannot take me off the forum post W.
I'm gonna get fired.
I just had to do the minimum.
Man.
But yeah, no, this song in specific, 150.05 BPM chord jack in most of the kind of sort of more jacky bursty sections. 200 BPM semi burst. This song, yeah, no, kind of difficult.
Just kind of, you know. It's totally not the hardest Rice map we have in this entire pool because it's EX1. But
give it to like a beta player and he can 98 this. Maybe?
Oh hell no, no, definitely not. Maybe
really?
Slightly higher. I mean, beta players. Unfortunately, I'm using Dan reference. They can definitely 99 this, but maybe not a comfortable one in my opinion. Who knows? I have no idea how players' skill ceiling are nowadays. But currently, both Vane and JLi still holding onto the full combo. 800 combo in. Accuracy lead is in Vane's side. Here we go. Comes with first burst. Some accuracy drop from JLi actually. While Vane is still holding above the 99.93% range.
Oh.
Finding the first miscount is JLi right at the end of the first burst as well.
Wow, this map, yeah, incredibly punishing for JLi. As Vane just, but I don't even see perfects, you know. And then JLi is struggling just a little bit with that early miss. This is gonna be quite a number on him because, as I said, this is like a pick that it just murders LM players. And in this case, when the situation is 3-1, you really don't want another point going towards your opponent if you're only 1 point in. And yeah, they're slowly. Also, have to remember, one of the LN picks has sadly, for JLi, been won by Vane, so what that creates is he gets less and less picks in the pool as it goes on, and if he loses this one, it's gonna be pretty hard to recover, all things considered.
Yeah, definitely. That's only, if I'm not wrong, the 2 hybrid available. If I'm not wrong, 2 more hybrids available, and all the long nodes has been extinguished. So with JLi back to the corner, especially from the miss, he's able to get back his accuracy though to 99.70% now. But due to the fact that he's 1 miss down compared to Vane, who's still holding onto a 99.89% full combo, really clean, really smooth. Seems like it's still V1SS on Vane's side. JLi just really needs to pray that a miracle can happen on Vane's side and somehow finds a drop on Vane. Resetting his combo, but halfway done with the map already.
I mean, from what I'm seeing in Vayne's performance, be incredibly hard to, or like unlikely to see him find a miss. He's not struggling with this map at all. As for Jayla, we did recover incredibly nicely. That I have to give him that. But he's just in that awkward position where Vayne has been slowly sort of keeping up or even gaining AC in some places just a little bit, and Jayla is kind of struggling, fighting for his life on this pick. But we'll see if the last course, yeah, however you want to call it, will change something. I actually quite like them.
Yeah, we have the last quarter of the map remaining. This is such a lengthy map itself as well. I mean, it's obviously not 5 minutes. It's more so of longer than 3 minutes because of the duration cut. But here we go. Just the last Ki coming in. JLi just needs to hold and pray Vayne somehow finds a miss of his own, dropping his accuracy and combo resetting to even somehow shrink the score lead that Vayne currently has. About 8,500 score lead in favor of Vayne. Just a little bit more of the map left. It all seems but impossible for JLi. Vayne's just running away with it, still holding onto the full combo. The physicality chart has proven to be in favor for Vayne. He has gotten his accuracy back to 99.90. What?
Oh my god, absolutely incredible performance from Vayne. But no, I don't think anything will change. We're ending the map here pretty much with the last burst. And yeah,
there's no time left. Yeah, it's going to be for Vayne.
There's just no time.
Oh my god, that scared me. Okay. Hold on, was that Banjo? Or was that actual? Oh my god, no, Vayne actually missed drop at the end. Oh my god. If he didn't miss at the end. Yeah, very incredible. If Vayne did not choke at the end, it could have been a V1SS if I'm not wrong. But still, that's going to be another point up in Vayne's favor. 41. JLi really needs to choose a map that he knows for sure can capitalize on with a miss. Very, very early on miss from JLi, giving Vayne such a comfortable lead for quite a while. We're going to be seeing what he has installed left to even get some points on the board for him, and it's going to be Hybrid 1 coming in. Duplicity Shade.
Yeah, so we are going to be seeing Duplicity Shade here, and I would argue very, very hard map, although, yeah, for sure, JLi favored as this is going to be one of our hybrids.
This is also mapped by our current streamer that has not given me a singular break except for the 3-minute.
No, it's our triggers map.
Oh, yeah, it's our trigger. But hey, Jugamu uploaded it, so I'm blaming Jugamu. But yeah, here we go. It's also cut as well. It's not the official length version of Duplicity Shade for obvious reasons, because it's too long. Here we go. Currently some slight accuracy lead in JLi's favor as we are beyond the 400 combo mark now. Vayne is not too far behind as well in terms of accuracy. Score range is about... Score lead is actually under 500 in favor of JLi. We have a lot of grounds to cover up, so finding a few accuracy drop is JLi. A few 200 as well, going to give Vayne the slight lead. Currently, we have 3/4 left of the map to have multiple grounds covered up and see if any of these two players will find a miss or two or even a huge accuracy drop.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, right now, Vayne recovering just a little bit here. JLi dropping at 200 or something. Yeah, lead is very close. And you know what? If JLi loses this pick, it is really uncomfortable, as this will bring it to match point then. Let's think, as this map is pretty long and it has a land in it. I think that this will be quite close nonetheless. I mean, the performances on the land from Vayne today are absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, it's what you expect from a Seed 7 and Seed 10 performance. Both players' accuracy is virtually almost tied now. It's actually tied currently. Vayne finding a few accuracy drop. Both players is roughly the same accuracy. Here we go. First Ki coming in. More longness going to come in. So J-Light just really has to hold and get more consistent in terms of getting the Rainbow 300s on the long note compared to J-Light. But it's just flickering. None of them is giving each other room to breathe. It's both at 99.70%. It's J-Light's going to be the first victim, finding the first miss, however. That's going to drop his accuracy substantially from 99.7 all the way down to 99.58. It's going to give Vayne a room to breathe. But we're going to get back to the 400 combo mark now. Vayne just has to hold onto his combo and not let up a singular miss to even get this point off from J-Light.
Yeah, no, this is incredibly bad for J-Light. It's astonishing how bad this looks now, since Vayne does have 6,000 points of lead. And if he doesn't miss in that last section here, which is pretty aggressive to be fair, but as we're closing the section down, it doesn't seem like he's gonna miss. And
yeah, that's no time as well.
Match point.
There's no time for Vayne to miss as well, and that's going to bring it 5-1 in favor of Vayne to match point. Full comboing Duplicity Shade, ending it off with a 990k finisher against J-Light on the 984. If J-Light held onto the full combo, it could have very been well, possibly his points. The 200 count is in favor of Vayne, however, so that could have gone to either one player if J-Light held onto the full combo.
Oh,
we're getting Rise 5 coming in as well, instantly choosing Rise 5.
And can Vayne secure this point now in order to win? Or will J-Light come back on this Rise pick?
We just have to see. Satori Maiden. It's always the decider being Satori Maiden, I swear. So many people has played this map, I've lost count. Seems like everyone love it. I'm one of them as well.
Really? I haven't seen this one.
Yeah, I played this. But yeah, all we have to do now is wait for both players to ready up, mentally prepare themselves, especially on J-Light. It's 5-1. It's very, very grim on the side of J-Light currently. He needs to have a comfortable mindset going into this map and a few maps onwards if he do somehow win on this and try to secure a near impossible tiebreaker scenario. But here we go with Satori Maiden, Third Eye coming in. Let's get the map started. It's pretty techy, in my opinion, mostly about rolling kind of tech. It's fun. I like the map.
I see the vision here now. It is a very short pick too, that's what I want to say here. Because, I mean, come on, 2 minutes. Any little mistake will cost you the victory on this pick. And seeing as it is like very rolly in that sense, it's sort of being favored towards the players that are incredibly technical in their finger control, incredibly good at technical finger control. I mean, this pick is incredibly gambly too. I would just argue to like never pick this. This is like torture. But as you're going forward, Vayne with just a little bit of lead, holding around 500 points of lead over here, and J-Light falling down in accuracy relatively from Vayne. But we'll see how much can Vayne gain. Oh my god, that rhymes. How much can Vayne gain on this map for his favor in order to secure this pick, or will he miss?
It's still a 1 miss swing for either side. It's just a slight accuracy scenario. Some lead towards Vayne. Still holding 99.88, but J-Light's not far behind as well. 99.81%. It's only a difference of 0.06 currently. Just a little bit more of the map to go. Can Vayne hold out his accuracy and combo to secure him the 6-1 victory? Or will he find a massive burst of accuracy drop or even a miss to swing this lead towards J-Light instantly? But as we're closing in on the map, the accuracy difference is actually going to be on J-Light's side. He's going to be the one to drop accuracy compared to Vayne as we are ending off with the map. is going to be Vayne, securing the win, 6-1 on Rise 5 Satori Maiden, ending it off with a V1SS no less. JLI choking a 1-200 as well, ratio being better by 100, yeah, 100 count better compared to JLI, and that's going to be GG well played for Vayne on the winner's bracket, and he will be knocking JLI down to the loser bracket for next week quarterfinals, and they will be against either Alec or I think Nemesis or Rembert, whoever is the winner on that. I have not checked the stat sheet, so you gotta fact check that yourself.
But yeah, finishing that up, Vayne will advance to quarterfinals unscathed. As for JLI, I mean, sadly, he will be knocked down to loser's bracket. So, who will he be? Oh yeah, Alec. Okay. Yeah, at least we know.
Oh, they will be facing against Alec. Okay, that's going to be an interesting matchup already. But yeah, with that out of the way, we have another match happening in roughly about 23 minutes to be exact, and it's going to be Senkyu versus Holy HD at 16 UTC. And after that, we have last two remaining match happening, being Yuri Feed against Hoshiteru on Sunday 21 UTC, and a Monday match apparently, Combo Gaming versus Duckies. So, with that out of the way, I will be signing off. Pretty sure A-List is going to be continuing to commentate for the match later on, if I'm not wrong.
Sadly not. Sadly you'll not be hearing my amazing voice.
Damn,
but
yeah,
that's it. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, this is Legendary Poppy 2, also known as Adam Yuki, going to be signing off. Enjoy the last 3 matches left of this round. See you, everybody.